Hey guys, what's going on? It's Joe with Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I'm going to go over my classic Cold Fusion Autococker. Alright guys, this is continuing in our Classic Gear series. You guys have seen a ton of cool stuff we pulled out. This one, you guys have probably seen in some of the other videos. I like using this for the shooting challenge videos because it's an autococker. It's going to shoot straight. It's going to hit its target. I've had this gun forever and it's never let me down. So, kind of, brief history of it for you guys that aren't familiar. The Cold Fusion line was made by Cesar Pizzo from P&P Paintball. Most of you guys, if you've been playing around for paintball for a little while now, you've heard of the Super Cockers and the limited edition Super Cockers. Those guns were made right here in Michigan, about 15 minutes from our current store over in Madison Heights. So the P&P Super Cockers were legendary guns around here. The Cold Fusion line was something he came out with. This one, I got this back in like the early to mid 2000s, so I've had this gun a long time. The Super Cockers were incredibly successful, and then they did the Cold Fusion line, which was a little bit cheaper of a price point for the guys that didn't want the to pay the super high-end money for the Super Cockers. Those were usually more like a limited edition annos. So mine was a Fire and Ice, and that was honestly one of the reasons I even got this, because I just love the anno. It wasn't just because it was cheaper or whatnot. So moving right along, actually getting into what you guys want to hear about the gun itself. So, if you got a Super Cocker or Cold Fusion back in the day, the higher end Cold Fusions, he made two different lines. There was the basic, and then there was the Ultra. This one was one of the Ultras. It came with all the upgraded features on there. Came with the two-piece dyed stainless steel boomstick, anodized to match on there. Has the upgraded Palmer's LPR reg on there. Probably one of the most reliable and most popular LPR systems that anyone ever put on the autococker. Like I said, I was just a huge fan of the color, the Fire and Ice pattern scheme on there. Regulator comes with the Messiah reg. The trigger frame, I got the hinge frame on here. A lot of guys knock it. It's not the coolest looking frame. Right now all the rage is going back to the slide frames, but I love the hinge frame. I can shoot it super fast. I'm actually probably one of the only guys that can actually walk it without short stroking the gun. So, but yeah, it's got all the, kind of all the trademark stuff. It's got the P&P front block on it, the P&P back P block, that was real popular, a lot of guys use, the P&P trademark beaver tail. You'll even see that on, like the high-end, the Shock Tech Westwood guns and things like that. So, a lot of the parts that were made by Cesar got used on, other people's guns. This kind of milling up top, if you look at it, it's actually real familiar if you guys have ever seen a dark autococker that was put out by War Games. They were actually milled by P&P, by Cesar. So, he did a lot of custom work and things like that. So, if you guys like this video, then hopefully we can get, if you guys are interested, we can have Cesar come in and kind of talk more about the operations of the autococker. For you guys that are familiar, but some of the newer guys are probably looking in the front and going, what the heck is all that stuff? All this stuff, the pneumatics, this is how these guns work. Pull the trigger, you got your hammer, sear. All of a sudden, you got that goes back. You got your pump arm, your ram, goes forward, and the ball fires. So it is a closed bolt system, though. If you look down in the breech there, the bolt, when the gun stays forward, all your Titmans, your Geos, things like that, if you look down in there, the bolt's in the back position. Like I said, when a cocker fires, it actually goes backwards, and then ball drops in, and then the ball shoots out. So it's considered a closed bolt system. Part of the reason why they're so accurate, things like that. So, but cool, yeah. Without further ado, guys, we'll take it out back. We'll shoot it. That's what everybody wants to see. So again, just want to highlight one of my favorite guns in my collection. So take it out back and we'll shoot this thing. All right, guys, we're outside the Clinton Township indoor now. Got the Cold Fusion all aired up, full of paint. So about to rip a hopper through it. So you got that classic ting of the autococker, and here we go. Like I was saying, if I haven't done it in a while, but I usually can walk this trigger. I'm going to come over to the side, kind of short stroke a little bit. There we go. Lighten up the snow. I think it still shoots great. Like I said, I try to get a little fancy and actually walk the trigger, but cool. So there we go. As you can see, this beauty is probably 15 years old now. Still shoots great. Honestly, you can't beat it. So one of my favorite guns, hands down, whenever I'm playing a scenario game. This is usually what I always shoot the first day. Usually after that, on Sundays, I'll switch to a lighter electronic gun. Usually there's the final battles, but this thing, you can't beat it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you go to lonewolfpaintball.com, check out our online store. And head over to the Jerky Den at thejerkyden.com. We got awesome beef jerky for you guys. And go ahead, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button on the channel, and thanks for watching.